Hey guys, Clarksville Diggers. We're back out on private permission again. I was here before. Remember that place where I found that old chimney pile? When I was working it, I didn't really find that much there. Apparently, I discerned that the area was already hit. But I got looking around. This is peaceful. I'll tell you, it's like back in the old days. Well, there wouldn't have been that many trees here. But just something about the level of this gets to me. Almost seems like that could have been an old road. But you know something I found when I was walking back up? And it's coming back up this way. That's like an old oyster shell. Now who would get an old oyster shell and bring it here? So I'm starting to think there might be something to this. There's a lot of metal. Could be some old car body parts. There's some cans. But this was interesting. Now, someone could have dumped this and maybe a few others here. Then again, somebody could have came here and ate. Could have been a little hangout place. I'm gonna head around here. We're gonna see if we can come up with anything. Then we're gonna mosey back to the cemetery. We're gonna see what we can come up with there. Just looking at this. Oh, that's a tire. The grass is low, but got my snake boots on. Got them sprayed down. There's a lot of chiggers here and ticks. But that was an interesting sign, so we're gonna play on this in this area, that maybe this was a place where somebody came and picnicked a lot. All right, let's get searching. Okay, I got Maxine with me. Got my AT Max. I'm still using the stock coil. Even though I got a couple of harnesses for my carry, I'm gonna leave this one in here. I'm just going with the bag. Some people say, well, you got two pinpointers. Because generally I'll use my Garrett, but that's Z-Link, and it'll link into my headphones. But the only thing bad about these, they got 360 detection, you know, all the way around the bottom of it. And if I'm really trying to pinpoint something specific, my whites, pretty much it comes out the end, not all the way down the whole stick. And it's always good to have a backup. Sometimes they go buggy. Definitely never forget you off. Never forget you off. I got myself sprayed down so much they're gonna be running away from me because they're gonna smell me coming. I thought, man, that's gonna probably jump pull tab. Real shallow, so let's go for it. And I popped the plug a little bit. I don't know what that is. I hadn't even touched it yet. I thought I'd put the camera on. It might be junk. Take my glove off. Looks like it's got a little curvature to it. Could be some cap. Let's see if we can clean it up. It's really light. It's like a real fine lead. It's got the whiteness like you'd find old Civil War bullets. It's old. I scratched some of the top off. You see where it's elevated right there. At first I thought that might have been a little bit of iron leakage. I don't know. Thought it might have been maybe some kind of a cow tag identification. But that's really white. That's pretty old. I don't know what it is though. There's no way I can identify it. Well, I call that our first relic. Our first whatchamacallit. How about that? Okay, let's see what else this place can deliver. Okay, I was down there following that road, and let's see, where's that clearing at? Right on further down, there's a opening. And like I said, I was smelling snakes, and I ran up on two. They're like 4-footers. One went one way and the other one up and curled back up the bank. Me, I came back this way. It's like, no, no, no. Like that song, I don't play with spiders or snakes. But I did find a 45 and the 50 signal. And it's pretty shallow. Thought I might have hit it, but I didn't. I don't know what it is. Now this top part here feels like it's lead. But the sides there, it's got like a let me just say rifle, and you know, on the manufacturer on the edge, probably something where it had grooves, maybe for grip. Now seeing that, I almost thought that might have been an old, probably old antique radiator cap, maybe. I don't know. Like I said, this is more metal. Like a tin. But up here, it's got lead on it. So I don't know. That down there on the bottom, that's iron. Could have been an old radiator cap, maybe for an old Model T or something. I don't know. Kind of cool. I'll harvest it. Yeah, man. Snakes are there first, and they're doing their thing, so I'm going to come back up here and do my thing. I'm going to work a little bit more in here. It's a lot more open land. And then we're going to get up and head to the cemetery. It's hot. I don't know if I learned how to... Well, I did get a good 60, solid 60, 62. Check the depth. We're working 8 inches. So it looks like I'm gonna do some digging. This ground is so soft. So there's no making good plugs here. I don't know what it is. It could be just junk. That's not even metal. Yeah, there is metal. Probably a can liner. You know what I'm thinking it is? This is lead. This is the old fruit jar liners back, I would say, early 1900s, and made out of lead. And a lot of people got sick on these. If everything wasn't done properly, they got lead poisoning. And I don't think that would be meant for long storage of your foods. Yeah, that's a lead jar liner. Never found one of them. Found half of one of those porcelain. Like to find one, a whole one. Okay, check your hose, check your hose. Might not be all it was. I'm just getting something down there. We're gonna dig this out. If anything positive comes up, we'll let you know. Had a good 80, 82. Didn't know what to expect, so I didn't want to start filming. I almost thought this was part of some conduit or something. So we're gonna clean this together. Looks like there's a hole on that end. I was hoping it had been maybe a cow tag, but I don't know. Oh, what is that? Hey, people. Something here says US. That is green. What is that? It's got some sick green patina on it. What is that, folks? Is that modern? World War II-ish? Or is that something Civil War? Like I said, this area here, it's been around for a long time. And this loop that we're on has been on the maps for a long time. What is that? It's nothing like anything I've seen, even in my military days, and other items I have seen. It's pretty heavy. Folks, I think we've got something Civil War-ish here. Whatever it was, it broke. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. If I got any idea, please, I am open. Get a stick. There ain't nothing that goes on the uniform. I'm claiming it's Civil War. It just the manufacture of it and stuff just doesn't tie with anything World War II-ish. So I think we got a Civil War relic here. Let's keep working this area, see what we got. Hot diggity dog. It wouldn't surprise me if back in the days some Union troops came down here too, because that ground is really rich. It's like might have been a place, you know, where horses was kept, because if there was some bigger, older trees here at that time, it would give perfect shade. Two, you had the little creek down at the bottom, so they had water. We're gonna work in this a little bit more. Okay, I'm getting hot. What is this? Square head. Looks like some kind of linkage. Hand forged handle. Could have been something on an old wagon. Could have been maybe something to pull on the brakes, maybe, I don't know. Nothing in there looks modern. Found it in that hole. Then over here, 58 to 60. Now just find me a piece of a Cannonball. I've been cleaning it up a little bit. Sure looks like it to me. Cannonball fragment. Very possible. It's got to be cleaned up more. This area here, I did not see on any record of any kind of confrontation. But who knows? I think somebody had a wagon there. Could have been an explosion. Sent parts of the piece, the U.S. that says U.S. Confederacy could have probably ambushed a Union wagon here. Either it was carrying cannon ammo and exploded, or a cannonball hit it. Who knows, folks? That sure looks like artillery frag, well, cannonball frag. Bugs are bad here. I think I'm on me a little something here. Okay, we're gonna do a quick wrap up. I'm not gonna stay out here all day. I know where my spot is, and I know where I'm gonna be going from now on. This whole area here. I have evidence that this was a Union camp. They came down this little road, and all that was cleared. They had some a couple big trees for shade, but they got a creek right at the bottom of that hill, and they camped there. And I found it. Couple of items. This could have been part of some kind of a jar top, I don't know. Those little clips there just doesn't look right. But all around it I found pieces of a jar lid. Found a Civil War pull tab. Still, I don't know what this is. It's light. It's like a light lead. It's got the whiteness of an old lead, like a Civil War bullet. I don't know what the stuff is on top. That's a lead jar liner. Again, it's very easy. Okay, I asked some of y'all what this is. I went and sent a picture to a good friend of mine, Lee Dowdy. He owns Historical Diggers down in the Georgia, Alabama area. And to trust anybody on Civil War relics, that's what that man hunts. And this is what he told me. He said that's 100% Civil War. He said that's part of a bridle. And the horse that would have that type of insignia and bridle mount would be something equivalent to range of a colonel. Anyway, him seeing that told him that there was a count there. So that is just cool as all get out. I just found me a Yankee count. Other piece that looked like it could have been part of a wagon, steer or braking system, I don't know. I left that as a marker. Cannonball frag, bud. I'm gonna clean that up a lot more. So the size of it, that thing, probably been about a good 12 pounder, but it was the hollow kind, and it probably had balls and stuff in it. Little notch there, probably that's where the fuse might have been. I don't know. That's Cannonball frag. That just totally freaked me out. Something happened there. Either it was an accidental detonation or somebody fired on the Union wagon. If that count was there, there must have been a skirmish here. It's got me excited. I think I just stumbled on something. All right, y'all stay tuned. And as this develops, we'll keep sharing it with you. Y'all have a blessed day. Joanne says bye-bye. If you like the video, give it a like, comment. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Because folks, there's no telling what we're going to find here. Y'all have a blessed day. Thank you, Lee Dowdy from Historical Diggers. Been a lot of help, my friend.